On Tuesday, October 7, 2025, Professor Mahmood Yakubu announced his exit from the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) as he hands over the leadership of the commission to the most senior national commissioner, Ms. May Agbamuche.
So, Commissioner May, it is my pleasure to hand over to you formally and officially as the acting chairman of INEC. Thank you.
It was an emotional occasion as commissioners and staff of the commissioner bade him farewell. Professor Mahmood was first appointed in 2015 by former President Muhammad Buhari. He got his reappointment in 2020 for another 5-year term. During the historic tenure in office, Professor Mahmood conducted 2 general elections, the 2019 and the 2023 general elections. Since his tenure ended, civil rights activists and politicians have been divided in their opinions of his performances while in office.
The high point of his tenure in INEC will be termed in 2 words for me: consolidation and innovation. Consolidation because the reforms that were initiated by Professor Jega needed to be consolidated. And one thing Mahmood did was to extend the Jega reforms and then innovated on them.
I believe, and I've said this time and time again, that he was a monumental failure as the chairman of the electoral body in the last 10 years. If INEC conducted free and fair elections, will the courts have a role to play? Absolutely not. It's because INEC has failed as an institution. That's why the courts keep on intervening.
Opinions are also divided on Professor Mahmood's introduction of new technologies and enhancements of existing ones for better electoral outcomes.
Professor Yakubu will be remembered for a number of good, bad, and the ugly. Of course, when I say good, Professor Yakubu was the one who literally amplified technology in the electoral process.
Mahmood was appointed during my tenure as IPAC chairman. I worked closely with him. He promised so much, and for me, at the end of the day, after the assessment, I discovered that he under-delivered. The hope of Nigeria was so high in 2023. You could see the level of people who went out to register, to become voters in that election. And that now, as I'm telling you now, if you look at the barometer and the investigation by all kind of survey online, the Nigerian trust deficit in the election is at all-time low.
On Thursday, October 9, the Council of States endorsed President Tinubu's nomination, Professor Joash Amopiton, as the incoming INEC chairman.
Thank you. Please take a seat.
Aside from critiquing the former chairman, analysts also set agenda for the incoming head of the electoral body.
Well, I'm very interested in ensuring that there are no reversals. Whatever gains have been made needs to be consolidated. Consolidate on consultation with different stakeholders is key. Increase public education.
A new person has come today. What kind of agenda are we going to set for him? It's very, very simple. There are laws and regulations guiding INEC. He must obey them. Good thing is that he's a lawyer. He must obey them. He must understand that INEC and the smooth working of INEC undergirds our democracy and the smooth functioning of our democracy.
Despite the inadequacies of the last 10 years, analysts agree that election management in Nigeria has improved and hope that the electoral umpire, political parties and politicians will continue to support efforts to make elections more transparent, free, fair and reflective of the choices of the electorates.